for him. In DarkBlues, it'll be his first time facing him down, but the question is whether he can even do that. Just heard that. Oh, and it is the Fox starting with it right out of the gate, something we don't often see from DarkBlues. Normally the Cloud is his tried and true, but Dill, just between practice and the matchup and like knowing what is in DarkBlues' mind, it has never worked out to the point where this Fox is actually what's been having better results.
Well, this is the first time we're seeing a Fox in this top air, so I'll be very surprised to see how this Fox operates. Given DarkBlues' style of play, I feel like Fox is actually a pretty good fit, but I don't know how well practiced this is, especially against the likes of Dill. Dill having fun, you know, Fox fairly often enough. While to kill stage may not be around as much these days for Smash 4. We have the likes of Odyssey, we've got Pong,
Light.
Of course, Light, who's a frequent visitor to New York.
But, you know, the funny thing, that Fox is a very dynamic character, and you can play him many ways. I am not actually sure how DarkBlues approaches this character, as opposed to, you know, the Fox that we know very well. I would like to see
Give him another.
Firefox. Firefox,
one more.
Dude.
For the road.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Did he just win that exchange? Did he just win this exchange? He closed out the stock right there.
All right, this is definitely DarkBlues' Fox. This is exactly what I would expect if you told me that DarkBlues decided to play Fox. Unfortunately, that's also what I would expect if you told me he was going to play that Fox against Dill. Like, the level of damage that's going to be accumulated from edge guards is going to be immense. DarkBlues needs to keep his boots on the ground.
And then you see the inevitable monkey flip came out. DarkBlues scouted it, hit it with the up smash, and now they are even in stocks. You know, it could just be that yesterday he was started out with his Cloud, and it might have just not worked out, and by the time he switched to Fox, he had already been deflated, you know? This time, it seems now that he chose to go with it right out the gate. And although he's down right now, it's looking much better than yesterday. And Fox has crazy comeback potential. To the point where we'll see how it ends up panning out for him.
I feel like Peanut Popcorn's not going to be as effective of a tool in this particular matchup, just because the space that Dill can occupy with Diddy Kong himself as well as Banana should be enough to suffice. But especially if DarkBlues actually explodes.
Man. Hold on a second. Can we get a replay on that? I want to see how close he was to actually jumping on the platform. I feel he just assumed he would. Otherwise, you know, he would have done anything.
This is Star Fox returning to base.
He just fast fell through it.
So
he's smiling it off.
He's gonna do it again?
Funnily enough, if he had actually managed to do that, like if he had opened him up and he got like forward throw on the platform or something.
This is Star Fox returning to Smashville. But we're at Town and City, actually. I lied.
Diddy Kong can crawl under Fox's lasers, but he cannot crouch under them, correct?
I believe that's the case.
So cute.
People should really make a note to study the difference in heights when it comes to crawling, crouching, and walking. Because some characters can have much safer approaches by just ducking out of things as opposed to shielding them.
Well, some characters, their hurt box shifts when they're crouching,
Right.
but not when they're crawling, and vice versa. That some characters will be crouching, but then when they start crawling, you know, it goes up and down. Definitely a better start for DarkBlues this time around. 91%, and a Fox on Town and City. One solid up air, or perhaps an up tilt to up air might finish him off. But now that Dill is in control, we'll see if DarkBlues even gets the chance for some type of kill setup like that.
DarkBlues is using a lot of dash attack, and I would like to see him approach more with up tilt, maybe even jab, even shield. Much more defensive option than we're typically used to seeing, but he's not getting a lot out of these dash attacks besides damage. And it's getting to the point now where it's barely doing enough for it to be worth it.
One thing that we see here is multi-set conditioning also, multi-game conditioning rather, for the for the recoveries, where at first he was side being to ledge, side being to ledge. That's how he lost so much. That's how he took so much damage that game one. This time around, he's opting to recover on stage with the side B. I'm pretty sure soon we might see him stalling with up B or shine stall or forward air instead. Oof, but there, the stock going to be dropped. Air dodging in a bit of a questionable position. Dill now, he's not playing from behind anymore, not at all.
I like the cross-up forward smash. It was an interesting option. However, DarkBlues isn't putting enough pressure on shield to really facilitate the type of option to expect to read an out-of-shield option. And I feel like there's bits and pieces of a good Fox here, but DarkBlues needs to figure out how Fox's tools string themselves together in order to really pull it off. Because, again, I feel like his style of play really does work with Fox.
Pretty soon up tilt might actually be a kill potential for DarkBlues. It's a question of whether he'll get there. Here's this edge guard once again. There's the Firefox I was talking about, but going for the mix-up, Dill is still able to cover it. He's at a 90% on the ledge. A dash attack still not enough. What does he need to do in order to end Dill's life here?
Up smash. Forward air.
There was a list of things that I thought that he could do in order to take out that stock. Forward air wasn't one of them.
I mean, it worked. He's got a bit of rage behind him, so it's justifiable. It's kind of okay.
He's been getting banana a lot, but he hasn't been getting much off of it. And right now, when he needs to be getting something started, catching banana is going to be so crucial. Okay, there's the jabs, trying to get a little bit of damage, but not really anything significant. The up tilt, not enough, but another one. There are definitely ways down tilt. We haven't been seeing Dill do any of that, which to me means that he's looking for it. There it is.
Yeah.
Banana mix up, down tilt, up smash. That's 2-0 for DarkBlues. Do you think we're going to see the reverse and instead he goes to Cloud?
I want to see the Cloud. I want to see the Cloud come out. I want to see DarkBlues bully him in his Cloud to be able to turn this around. I feel like it's the only way, but he's confirming into the Fox.
Hey guys,
He wants it.
we're just sitting in the vendors outside, Underworld Gaming. We'll be checking out for 30 minutes, so check out the booth, Underworld Gaming.
And in we go for Game 3 on Town and City.
We'll be having a staff raffle pretty soon. Staff raffle pretty soon.
It's going to be more of the same, honestly. I feel like DarkBlues needs to just figure out how he can just weave up tilt into his gameplay. If up tilt can catch Dill on his short hop approaches, on his more risky options.
The out of shield option in the up tilt definitely is useful, but when Dill has banana, up tilt actually super risky. I believe that you just throw banana out of shield or throw it down even. At the very least, it'll be a pressure tool, and I don't feel like DarkBlues has been exerting pressure on Dill. Oh, that oh, he doesn't get hit by the stage spike, but doesn't matter. Reading the neutral get up, the forward smash closes it out. This is now Dill up solidly in Game 3, looking like he's going to take this into a 3-0 so that he can just get the run back on AAA.
Dill at no point has really felt contested with this particular matchup. He hasn't done anything fancy, but he's been sticking to his traditional game plan, and it's been working out in spades against DarkBlues.
Yeah, it's not that he's doing anything fancy, but he's not doing anything panicky, and that says a lot. Like, when Diddy Kong's panic, that's how he oftentimes will end up beating them. And the fact that he's been playing calm and collected, even when he gets hit, he's like, I'm fine. That says a lot, but we'll see if the stock can be taken. There we go.
Pretty cheeky. If it worked, it would have been amazing, but...
Top 10 plane crashes.
Oh.
These forward airs just keeping him at the ledge.
Down air time, but Dill has not been able to land any of those. Why does he keep doing that? That's one of the cheekier things from Dill's play. He loves to play around with Rocket Barrel Pack, and it's not often that we see the less traditional play from him, but it's a nice little aspect. Maybe we'll see more of it. He's going to be moving on. 3-0.
That's the second 3-0 also. 3-0 yesterday.
We need to stay on schedule. These words are like, all right, we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.